Morning, folks. You're probably wondering what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about taps. Not tap dancing, but tap. Taps, I mean with an S. I prepared, hang on, show you a little bit here. Right here, I drilled this on the drill press. It's 3/16 thick, and we're gonna be tapping. As a tradesman, we had a lot of practice in tapping, eh? And for those of you that over the holidays you fatigue your wrist. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a way to do it, and a little bit faster and non-fatiguing. But first, we're gonna go through the taps, eh? We're gonna go through the inventory. I looked for the Gator's tools of the. You got a big one there. That's I believe a 3/4. Whoa, that's that there BB's a 1-inch pipe thread. I go from I think 3/8 pipe thread right up in the different taps in here. A tap handle that has no business there. In here, that's a fine thread one. A few bits, but they got thrown in by in the sorting. See, that's another fine thread. But anyways, that's another one. Here's a coarser one. Yeah, it's 3/4, different sizes. As I needed them, I bought them. What was that? I forget. I had bought that specifically for a little, like a 2-hole job, eh? Oh, well, I got my eye on it. Yeah, there's a buddy in there, Grant B there. He's punching his belt. See this? Put it in, and then you gotta put it on something soft like a chunk of hardwood or something like that, and then you just use your hammer. I forget where I bought these, but anyways, that's good for punching the holes in the belt. Okay, taps. When you buy a full set of taps, okay, these are Presto taps. Okay, starting from this, hang on, this end, going up. This is a elongated, I hope I'm not mistaking it. Yeah, this starts off and it builds up gradually. This one here builds up a little bit faster. And this one here, the last one, they call that a bottoming thread tap. This is when you drill the hole and you're in like a water jacket close by, and you need a hole that's with enough depth, but you don't want to pierce through. Well, you measure and then you drill your hole, not all the way through, and then you use this tap. See, it ends quite fast. They call that a bottoming thread, but most of you know that already. I'll put these back in their place. Oh, I found this morning. See, as a tradesman, like if you want a center punch, use a Hilti pin. You put what did we call those? Well, a 1/4 inch. It's a Hilti pin with a 1/4 inch thread, and then you put a nut, and then you put a 1/4 screw extension nut with a 1/4 inch screw, and you hit the screw, bang! Because the end of this is really, really hard. That's a cheap center punch hit for metal. I found that found another little jar with the. See, in our toolboxes, we used to have different size of bits, and this was the kit. It's got a few bigger ones. Like this is a, looks like a 1/2 inch or maybe 3/8. I don't know. Hey, look at this. Yeah, it says Stanley on it. Look at the size of that screwdriver. I don't know if you can even focus on that. It's small. It's small. Oh, look at that. Hang on. See that, folks? I remember there was some we used to call those proximity switches. No, photo eyes, and you'd have to adjust them. And this is the screwdriver. They even, when you bought these photo eyes, they gave you a screwdriver to with the photo eye, because most people don't have a screwdriver that small. Hang on, I see this here. I gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna indulge. Hang on, I'll put you back on the stand here. The stand. Hang on, where are we gonna be? We're gonna be right here. Right there. It's okay. Ooh, it's kind of jiggly, eh? Oh, maybe I can approach a little bit. Right here. Right here. Hang on, I'll take a pickle there. Get me started here. And then I got my back to this, but don't be scared. Okay. Now we're going to be punching. This is the screws. Hang on. Screws that I have. Quarter 20. 1/4 inch, the size. 1/4 inch. 20 treads per inch. That's, oops. That's the tap. I don't know if it's we can get a focus on that. Not too good. Anyways, okay. Now the big secret for those who have abused your wrists during the holidays, we're gonna use the drill. It's a 2-speed drill. We'll put it on the 2nd speed, and that's it. Now we're gonna chuck, but see, we're gonna stick it in there so that the chuck closes on the slippery part here. Okay, right here. So now instead of breaking the tap, if it gets tight, it will spin in the chuck. But we don't want to spin it too much. Okay, you gotta use your head here, because if you this tap is made out of real hard steel, and if you spin it too much in your chuck, you're gonna ruin your chuck. Your chuck won't be holding nothing anymore. Okay, now, I forgot. I was looking for. I used to have some rapid tap, and this is made by Walters. It's cool cut. You can tap with that. I was looking for the other day. I had mentioned beeswax. I can't find it amongst everything else here. What we're gonna use this morning is some 3-in-1 oil. Anything is better than nothing. You can use motor oil. You can use anything. Okay, so are you ready? See, we have the see, variable speed, eh? Well, hang on. We're gonna try it on the number 1 speed first. Can you see this? Okay. Not tight enough. Can you see? There? No, you can't even see. Woo, 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 woo. Here. There. There. Now, we're gonna clean. Where's the rag? We gotta clean the bit. We don't clean the tap. You don't clean the tap, you won't be tap dancing too long. Okay, I think we're cooking now. The other stuff was just a test. A little bit of pickle. You can feel it when it starts to, you can even hear it. There. I drilled holes, real thick holes too, like this, eh? Believe it or not. But you gotta take your time, eh? Can you see? Right there? Yeah, I guess so, eh? Come to my attention that there, you were true again. I don't know that we're gonna bother to like how many holes have we gotta drill? I mean tap to show you. Well, I'll do one more. I'll do one more. You know, how many holes do we have to? Oops, reverse. You can tell, eh, once she starts to bind. Boom. That's it. So that's the story on the, hang on. Where's my little rag here? So that's it, folks. That's the story. That's the story on the taps, eh? And tap dancing at the same time. But you can use a drill, and see it's on the bit there. I'm not using the ratchet, but you adjust the torque that you want to apply on the tap with the chuck, depending how tight you put that. I had it in first gear. I drilled prior to making the movie. I drilled a few on the second speed, but there's almost no difference except that you feather the switch, eh? But anyways, that's it. So just to show you a little bit about, I could have tried it with the other. I have some cool tool too somewhere. The garage is so much in order, eh, that I kind of lose stuff sometimes, eh? Oh, I see it has some oil too, some kind of oil right there. Oh, the pneumatic tool oil. Anything's good. And you can tap all your little heart without doing it by hand with this, that. See, different, hang on. This tap handles, eh? Without using those, well, you use a drill. For us, like as electricians, eh? So a lot of times we had that tap in a copper bus, eh? Well, that's easy, eh? It drills easy and it taps easy, and that's all. We used to use a drill and didn't even use oil. Because the thing with doing it as a tradesman, we don't want to use oil because you get all stick and you get oil all over your whatever you're working on, eh? So we don't usually use oil. Anyways, that's the story on the taps. I know I could have showed you more, but I could have showed you less too. So that's it, folks. Y'all keep on tap dancing and save those risks, eh? Risks. Okay. Salute you all. Don't forget now, folks, comments are welcome, and we'll see you in the next one.